Okay, let's begin. Videos on, please. Abraham and Emma, videos on, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yesterday we started with the lesson of statistics. Okay. We started with the lesson of statistics, and I'm going to give you some important definitions to write today. Okay. I'm going to give you some definitions to write down. Just a minute. Can you see my video now?
Yes, I can only see whiteboard.
You can only see whiteboard. Okay. Oh, let's write down the definition of statistics. Statistics is the science of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting the data to find patterns, understand uncertainty, and make decisions. Okay. Now, yesterday I was talking to you about how in statistics, first we collect the data, we go through the data, we analyze it. Okay. Then we interpret it, means that this is the data. Okay. 60 are the number of boys and 40 are the number of girls. Okay. We interpret it. Okay. After analyzing, we interpret it. And then we draw graph or pie chart or a line graph. Okay. We present the data or a table. Okay. So this is what is statistics, is a science of collecting, analyzing, interpreting and presenting the data. Now, why is it done? there are three reasons that I have mentioned to find patterns. Okay, to find patterns, find out the increase or decrease in the data. Okay, find out if the data is like compared to the previous year, if it has increased, if the numbers have increased or decreased, or what happened with the data. To understand uncertainty, sometimes we don't like certain things are uncertain. Okay, but that you can say get a range of it, okay, by statistics. And number three, to make decisions. When you are able to know, when I'm able to know how much Abraham scored last year, then only will I be able to like guide him in that way, right? So that is like just an example to make decisions. Okay, helps in making decisions. So this is statistics. Now I told you what are the three components of statistics that I have explained you. Can anyone tell me what are the three components of statistics? It is based upon number one, collection of data. Number one, collection of data. Okay. Number two, is your presentation of data. Number three is drawing inference. When I say drawing inference, it means analyzing the data and doing comparison. Okay. Analyzing the data, doing comparison, and then interpreting the data is drawing inference. Okay. Means what your bar graph is showing. Okay. Drawing inference. What comparison it is showing compared to 2024 and 25. Okay. So that is drawing inference. Write this down. The live is on, right? I cannot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Is it written there in? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in?
the top right, there's live.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not showing on my screen. That's why I was asking.
So,
Write this down, please.
um,
Abraham done? We'll wait for a minute for Emma.
I'm done, ma'am.
Done. Okay. Okay. So yesterday we were talking about data. Okay. The first step. The first step that is there, which is collection of data. Collection of data. Okay. Now, I told you that data can be collected from two sources. I told you yesterday that data can be collected from two sources. Can you tell me what are those two sources? Can you tell me what
Ma'am, is
are?
one of them primary data?
Yes, Joshua?
Is one of them primary data?
Yes, Joshua, that's right. Primary source and
Primary source and secondary source?
yes, primary source and secondary source. Okay, those are the two sources from which we collect data. Primary source and secondary source. Okay, those are the two sources from which we collect the data. Okay, now we know that the data that is collected from the primary source is called primary data, and the data we collect from the secondary source is called secondary data. Okay, so I'm writing that down. From primary source, what we get? Primary data. From secondary source, what we get? Secondary data. Writing the definitions. The original data collected personally is called primary data. And the source is called secondary data. Oh, sorry. The source is also called primary source. Okay. Then for secondary data, the data collected indirectly through records, etc. Records, etc. is called secondary data. the source is called secondary source. Okay. So this is the step one, collecting data. Okay, that we talked about yesterday. Write this down and then we'll see presentation of data.
Done, ma'am.
Emma and Ibrahim done. Shall I clear the screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm clearing it now. Okay. So then comes our step two. Okay. Our step two, that is presentation of data. Step two, presentation of data. Okay. Now, data is presented in many ways. Okay. Data is presented in many ways. Number one out of it is frequency table that I will teach you today. Frequency table. Okay. Then we have bar graphs. Okay. Bar graphs. We have line graphs. We have pie chart. Okay. These are the ways in which presentation of data is done. Okay. These are the ways in which presentation of data is done. We have bar graph. Okay. Then you don't have a line graph. You have a pie chart. Okay. Three things you have. You have bar graph, a frequency table, bar graph, and pie chart. Okay. Shall we move on to making a frequency table?
Ma'am, is that the frequency table?
No, that is not the frequency table. I am just seeing we had the option. Okay. So I have three columns in the table. Number one is marks. Number two, tally. Number three, frequency. Okay. Marks, tally, and frequency. Okay, right now I want you to ignore the tally column. Okay. And look at marks and frequency column. Okay. See, I am adding some random marks out of 100. Okay. I'm adding some marks out of 100. Okay. Now I will add frequency. Okay. Now, what does this mean when I have added marks and I have added frequency in front of it? This means that in my data, 20 comes one time. So when I write it, I write 20 comes one time. Okay, 25 is coming two times. 25, 25, 25. 30 comes three times. 30, 30, 30. Okay, 45 comes also three times. 45, 45, 45, 45. Then 57 is coming four times. 57, 57. Yes,
Mama have another class.
Abraham, leave in 2 minutes, okay? 65, 65, 72, and 72. Okay. And here, if you can see, it is going from small to big. Okay, this is ascending order. This is an ascending order. Okay. So the first step is to arrange the data in ascending order. Okay. Arrange the data in ascending order. You will have a random mix of numbers like 25, 23, 54, 85, 62, 27, anything. Okay. Number one, you write arrange them in ascending order. Okay. Number two, you make this frequency table. Okay. You make this table with three columns. Okay. We will do a question on it tomorrow. Okay. Then write down the frequency is how many times one thing is coming, how many times 20 is coming, how many times 25 is coming, how many times 30 is coming. Okay, so I'm writing 30 is coming 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I've written 3 here. 45 is coming 3 times, so 3 here. Okay, that is frequency. How many times a particular unit, a particular number is coming. Okay, that is frequency. Okay, now we can see that. Now, what does this mean, ma'am? What does the frequency means? Okay, this means that only one student is getting 20 marks, two students are getting 25 marks, three students are getting 30 marks, three are getting 45, four students are getting 57 marks, two students are getting 65 marks, and two students are getting 72 marks. This is the inference. This is the conclusion that I made. Okay, this is the conclusion that I made. Understood. So out of this now I can see, okay, because this data is in ascending order, I can say that the highest marks, or you can say the minimum marks that the student is getting, is 20, and maximum marks that a student is getting is how much? 72. Okay, maximum, that is 20, minimum is 20, maximum 72. Okay, we take maximum and minimum. And one very important thing, Abraham, just listen to this and then go. Okay, has Emma left already? Okay, so when we take the difference between the maximum and minimum, we get something that is known as range. Okay, so here I'm writing range. Okay, here I'm writing it. Okay, let's scroll it. Range is equals to maximum number, maximum value minus minimum value. Okay, what is our maximum value? 72 minus minimum value 20.
20.
Okay, so how much will be the range? The range will be 52.
52.
Okay, that is range. Okay, Abraham, you may leave now.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye,
Okay,
ma'am.
bye.
Bye, Joshua. Bye, Emma.
Bye. Okay, so this is range. Okay, Joshua, hope you are understanding. I will just take you back up. See, we made a table and we made 3 columns: marks, frequency, and tally. Okay, in the marks column, we wrote how many marks the student scored. In the frequency column, we have written how many students scored 20 marks, how many students scored 25 marks. Okay, that is coming in the frequency column. The smallest is 20. The smallest is 20. The biggest marks is, or the highest marks is 72. Okay, we have done 72 minus 20, that is maximum marks minus minimum marks, to get the frequency. Okay, to get the range, which is maximum value minus minimum value. Okay, please write down the definition of range. Write down the definition of range. The difference between the maximum and minimum maximum and minimum values is called the range. Called the range of the data. Okay, this is called the range of the data.
Done, ma'am.
Done, Jashu? Okay,
Yes.
Jashu. Okay, so your homework for today is to do exercise 18.1. Oh, sorry, 18 point. Yeah, 1 and 2 both. Okay, 1 to we did in class only. Okay, 18.2 is the homework for today. Okay, I'm writing it down. Eighteen point two. Two questions we have, question 1 and 2. Okay, in 18.2, please write that. Please do question 1 and 2 at home. Okay, you have to write down the values in ascending order and find the range in the questions. Okay, means maximum value, maximum number minus the smallest number. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Joshua. All right, so that's all for today, Joshua, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.